Hello everyone, I'm GameDog here, and welcome to Let's Play Archie's Descent. You might remember a few years ago I made a game about, cool RPG Maker games made with default assets. One of the games I featured in that video was this one called Wayfarers, by a developer named Wayfarers, but now they go by Misguided Games, and also Wayfarers appears to be a 3D game now? Oh wait, no. Does it mix assets? Well, the dev seems to be going really hard with this art style. It looks really unique. That's not really loading right now, but okay. So they sent me a game called Archie's Descent and told me that it's kind of, I think, a side game starring who was actually my favorite character from Wayfarers. And I got it right here. Let's see what this is about. I admittedly don't really remember the plot of Wayfarers, so I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to follow. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit too. Hold on. A message from my... Oh. How do I advance the text? The volume setting is a work in progress. What? Oh, there's a next key that kind of blends in a little. Okay. Oh dear, so they finally figure it out. I must notify Clark at once. Ugh. Adjustments complete. Please tell me you speak the exact same way you speak in the demo, because that was like the funniest thing to me. Now for a test run. I gotta say, I kind of like this art style. Like, it's really weird knowing that this originally was an RPG Maker game that used default assets, but like it's very unique looking. The shapes are interesting. This kind of low poly stuff you don't really see paired with like a frame rate this smooth. And this is like a visual novel style. That's like really unique. This is recording, right? Okay, yeah, it is. Archie, can you come up here? There's an urgent task I need you to complete. Of course, I'll be right up, sir. Whoa. Oh, it's a point and click. Oh, this feels weird to play. I have not played a point and click in a while. Workbench. I require electronic components. Archie had a really hilarious way of talking in the Wayfarers demo. He would basically just be like really overly fancy about everything. Like I kind of related it to when you were trying to be fancy in like a school essay as a kid, so you just go to thesaurus.com and pick the longest word for each noun, you know? Or each noun and verb. Like it's like imagine a character that was basically written like that. But like it makes perfect sense. I've required garments to use this. Yeah, it's but like there's like a story reason for this because these are like really high-ranking people or something, but like everyone else just thinks they're overly pretentious. I think that's what was going on with them anyway. What is the urgent matter you want to discuss with me? What is it that I told you about the surface, Archie? You said it was wild, dangerous, corrupt, deceitful, archaic, and callous. Yet, contrary to all that, you also said that it is where you had your most cherished memories. I hope to descend and experience it myself someday. Fortunately for you, that day has expedited its arrival. That is, if you're able to complete the proper preparations before the last ship of the day leaves. Surely, what are the preparations? Acquire clothes more appropriate to the surface, something a little more colorful than your current attire. I should be able to acquire them in the district center's clothing shop. It would also be best for you to upgrade your PAL unit with a camera and a frame with solar charging capabilities. The availability of electricity can be sporadic on the surface. Oh dear, my PAL is currently inoperable, however the salvage store will have the necessary components for both the repair and the upgrade. Very well, please complete the task post-haste. Yes, sure. Yes, sir. Archie's funny way of speaking does appear to be present, but not really pushed to its limits. Archie's room. It's weird seeing all this. Like, okay, so now we gotta, like, leave. Oh, that's an invisible wall. Are you gonna walk all the way over there? Oh, wait a second, who are you? Oh my god, the auto walk is gonna bring me all the way over there. Hold on, hold on, hold on. One thing at a time, please. Oh, there's the salvage store. It is best I leave the droid alone. I I knew these guys came from, like, a technologically advanced, like, state or something. I didn't expect straight-up robotics, though. Like, oh my god. Brighton soldiers remain on high alert as they monitor the activities of the single Prisminian ship that is once again anchored just miles from the coastal city of the anniversary of the Baneside Massacre. How atrocious. They'll need to come every year to remind us of their monstrous crime. What monstrous crime do you speak of, Miss Gleam? Archie, I didn't notice you. Never mind that, just surface issues. Ah, how fitting, since I may be descending today, as long as I'm able to acquire some necessary parts for my PAL. Oh wow, that's great. I remember when I first descended. I wonder how much your lexicon will be influenced while down there. Anyway, since today is such a special day, feel free to take whatever you like, no charge. That is quite generous of you. Your gesture, charity, and support are greatly appreciated. What does my favorite customer need this time? About the PAL parts. You said the... Actually, I think all three of these broke. Oh no, this broke, but we also need those two. Do you have any CPUs? Last one I have is actually on this circuit board. Give me a moment so I can remove it. Blast! Oh no! Well, that's unfortunate. Do you perchance have a slim, protracted object that we can utilize to retrieve the CPU? That's classic Archie right there. What a weird way to word that. I don't have anything like that here. You'll probably have a better chance finding something like that somewhere else. Okay. What device is this? This is a Chaperone model energy shield. Chaperone? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Capable of deflecting the kinetic energy of anything that hits it. That is, when it has ether. You wouldn't happen to have any on you, would you? My apologies, but I do not, aside from it being any prohibited material to possess on Oppo G. Ether is extraordinarily rare for even encounter. Sorry, that was a joke. I forgot that dwellers aren't very familiar with that concept. Ah, I see. I shall make an effort to familiarize myself during my travels on the surface. I should ask about the other two parts. Do you have a solar PAL frame? I should have one on the shelf back there. What does my favorite customer need? Do you have a PAL compatible camera? I have a few in that bin. Cool. Back! That right there? That does not fulfill my needs. That one. I was hoping you would have flavor text for these. There's probably some world building in here, though. Pile of hoses. Alright, so we need a long object to get the CPU. What, oh, that's a bug. You're gonna do that forever? The surface appears to be, appears so... Oh. I'm curious how Apogee appears from there. Hold on, if I leave the room and come back, will that fix itself? Yep, okay. Oh, that was a little strange. A mushroom. Is this... Okay, I think this is the clothes store. Garb. Welcome to the clothing store. My name is Garb. How can I help you? I am in need of a set of clothes befitting the style of the surface, preferably colored. Ah, another soon-to-be descender, I take it. Unfortunately, a lot of dwellers came in for today and today's drop-off, and I'm all out of surface-typed clothings. Oh dear, that's quite unfortunate. Oh? Hello? Sorry for interruption, but... Oh, by the creator's hands, another dying incident. Yeah, you told you that was... You told you that that was the last work uniform I had, so you'll have to wait until my next trip to Cerna, which won't be for another 2 weeks. Dang it. But we swapped clothing. Guess I've no choice but to go to work like this. I'm going to stick out like a brittle weed out there. Pardon me. Who was that? That's Brioni. She's an ascender that came to the to be the district's groundskeeper. Interesting. How were her clothes unintentionally dyed? You'll have to ask her yourself. She's usually by the tree in the district center. I'd like to purchase that set. Sure thing. I need to scan your palm chip. Of course. White clothes. So we gotta, like, smother it in dirt, I guess? I was thinking what we were gonna do here is we're gonna, like, swap our clothing with her. I mean, hey, that get us dyed clothes and it get her a clean set. Of course, there's there's mushrooms popping up. Pardon me, Miss Brioni. Just Brioni is fine. How can I help you? I'm curious how you dyed your work attire. I accidentally left some mushrooms in my pockets when I washed my clothes. This kind right here. Down on my homeland province, we use these as a natural dye. Some of it probably came with the soil I brought with me. Would it be possible to obtain this fungi? I'm currently in need of colored clothes. Please, by all means, you'd actually be helping me out. They're fairly easy to remove, just yank them out. 4 mushrooms should be enough to effectively dye your clothes. Oh! That should be enough mushrooms. I only got 3, though. Oh no, I got 4. Well, let's head on back. Oh my god. There we go. Some of this routing is a little weird. I require garments to use this. Uh... Oh, goodness. Ah, the animation broke again. We still gotta find, like, a long rod so we can get the CPU. I'm starting to think, did Archie have, like, a robot companion in Wayfarers? I feel like I would have remembered that if that was the case. What's at the terminal? Hmm. We are finalizing departure for this month's drop-off. If you're departing, please check in. I just need, like, a rod. What about up here? Oh, that's all part of the terminal. Okay. Maybe there's something at my house I could use. Let me just like read the description of what you need again for this. There's nothing here that could be used. Somewhere around the district. That's quite vague. You're telling me I can't like grab one of these antennas and use that? Oh, no, no, no. Somewhere around the district. That was not like a rod on a broken hanger. Okay. Actually, I was gonna like suggest it better not be like just, oh, we find like a wire on the floor and like it blends in. But no, no, like a broken hanger is something you very realistically would find there, and it makes perfect sense for this. So yeah, yeah, good puzzle logic. I just didn't catch that. Use broken hanger on the nook. There we go. Do you say anything else now that I grabbed it? Oh, no, okay, you don't. A CPU. You know, I recently started playing this game called like PC Builder Simulator. I got it for like $1 on Humble Bundle. It's pretty cool. I really enjoy it a lot. It's like I have a custom built PC, but like I just kind of bought all the parts and then got a little scare and then paid like a computer guy in my area to build it formally from the parts. So I don't really know much about the process. And this game, like, I think is actually teaching me a lot about like how you're supposed to build these things. What are you talking about? I got them all. Yeah, put them in. Plop them in. Custom drone. Upgrade and repairs complete. Now for a test run. Okay, don't explode again. Excellent. Now to inform Leo that all the tasks are complete. I should take my clothes too. As your former colleague, as your friend, please meet me at the rendezvous with Perry. I've completed the preparations you requested, sir. Ah, under an acceptable duration of time. Well done, Archie. Were you recording a message? Yes, it's why you're descending today. Wait! Oh my god, I remember at the ending, the guy got, like, one of your guys got a message. I forgot if the guy's name was Leo, but is this, like, what that's from? If I go back to that video, I could potentially see, like, the last few lines of that message, and maybe it ties up with this. To venture to town to comp and deliver this hollow cube to my old friend Clark. Your friend from your picture that you worked in foreign relations with. That is correct. You also need to deliver this hollow cube to his son, Perry. Yeah, Perry was the shopkeeper, I think. Then accompany them to rendezvous with me at Luxon by the next drop-off cycle. As long as it allows me to descend to the surface, I am more than ecstatic to complete these tasks. I must stress to you that these are extremely confidential tasks. So if anyone inquires you of your intentions of the surface, you are to inform them you are on a surveying expedition of prominent landmarks. Hence the camera addition to my PAL unit. That is correct. So photograph any prominent landmarks you encounter to minimize potential suspicion. I look forward to visually capturing these landmarks. Do you have any additional queries? What does the other holocube contain? I'm ignorant of the particulars of what this is contained in this holocube. What I do know is that whatever is inside can only be accessed by Perry via a DNA lock. Do you have any additional queries? Who is Perry? He is Clark's son. Your senior by approximately 2 years. He's older? Oh my god. It is actually more urgent than that Perry meets at the rendezvous than Clark. But I'm unable to speculate a scenario where Clark would allow Perry to embark to the destination without him. Why not transmit the message to him? Unfortunately, he lives in a town that is out of our transmission network. Aside from that, I also do not want to risk the possibility of the message being intercepted by certain individuals. Interesting. Do you have any... I think that's everything. Before we depart, may I see your PAL unit? Yes, sir. Impressive. In your service attire? The dyeing process should be complete by now. Dyeing process? Is that an acceptable color? It is. How clever. Your unconventional method continues to impress me. I'll proceed to the terminal to book your passage. Reconvene there after you change into your new attire. I have a parting gift for you in my room. Yes, sir. Hmm. Nice. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. I assure you, my ward won't be in any hostile locations or threatening situations. My apologies, but we've been informed of rising tensions between some of the countries on the surface. So for the safety of citizens of Apogee, a tracker chip must be implemented to all who descend. Unable to allow him to board the ship without it. Is there a complication, sir? Indeed there is. Please allow us a moment. Please hurry because the ship is just about ready to depart. This is quite a situation. Why the concern with me being tracked? This task I've assigned you is of the utmost importance, and one that must remain confidential. If only I could make some adjustments to my tracking kiosk. It would be easy to have it allow me to check in without a tracker ship actually being embedded. However, the terminal assistant would certainly notice. I may be able to remedy that obstacle. While I'm preoccupying the attendant, make the necessary adjustments to the kiosk. How will you be able to achieve that? I just need to reconfigure the operating system to... This isn't suspicious at all. Excuse me, there appears to be an issue with the drop-off terminal. Oh dear, apologies for the malfunction. Please allow me a moment to diagnose the issue. Now, Archie. Yes, sir. Now to inform Leo. I'm ready to depart, sir. Ah, excellent. Please place your hand in the kiosk opening. Of course. Impressive. The embedding process normally results in the recipient to at least wince. You must have a high tolerance to pain. That is an acceptable assumption. Please proceed to the ship. Just a quick review, Archie. Sir? Do you remember the location of the rendezvous? Yes, sir. I will meet you at Luxon by the next drop-off cycle with Perry. While down there, Archie, please exercise caution to the best of your ability. I will, sir. I must emphasize the ship is finalizing its pre-departure check, so I insist you proceed to the ship. Our apologies, I shall proceed to board now. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, Archie. Good luck. Good night. Oh! Oh, look at that bird! Oh my god, I love this low poly art style. So this is the surface. Fascinating. However, my cultural anthropology will have to remain on hold until I deliver these hollow cubes. That signpost should inform me of the direction of my destination. What a pose! I love that. According to the signpost, the country of Cerna is in this direction, which is where the town of Compen is located. And yeah, for what I remember, that leads to the plot of the Wayfarers thing I played back in that video back in the day. You've completed the demo. Thank you so much for playing. And yeah, there we are. That was really cool. It's neat to see, like, Archie's home, finally. Like, ever since I made that video, I have always kind of wondered what it would look like, and it's cool to see. So is the game gonna remain on a black screen? I guess so. Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright. I'll see you folks later. Thanks for watching.